So you just lost the 50-50 to Qiqi, and now you're on the lookout for some copium or getting ready for the next patch based on the info that it's going to be a healing meta. Well, look no further, I'm Praj and I'm going to be dealing you with some of that copium in this video. It's a long overdue video as Qiqi is one of the first 5 stars I pulled in this game, and Qiqi carried me all the way to Inazuma. I just decided to replace Qiqi in Inazuma for a change up, and now the reason why I'm making this video is because I keep hearing how Qiqi is bad as a 5 star and is the worst in a 5 star in game right now. And I'm sure there are a lot of Qiqi showcase videos on YouTube. I've seen some myself, but in most of them Qiqi's builds are usually built around support with healing bonus stat. In this video I wanted to showcase how underrated Qiqi is as a sub DPS, as I've seen people mostly say she does no damage and her constellations are bad. While I agree that her constellations are bad and she could use a buff or two, she's not as bad as people make her out to be. In fact, she's pretty decent once you build her the right way. So before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I love theory crafting, and this is just one of the ways you can build Qiqi, and you can make any changes based on what you feel like you need to play the game. So if there is anything you don't agree on, comment them. Qiqi as a character is not really that burst heavy, although you can build her for her burst alone using the reverse melt stat, pair her with Diluc, Klee or other DPS characters. I paired up my Qiqi with Klee till the end of the Shogun story arc. Before I move on to the next part of the video, I want to emphasize that if you have a Qiqi in your party members, just like Qiqi, will never die unless you mess up real bad. I don't have the numbers as of now because this is my first video. I'll try to get them next time, but there should be a timer on screen, and I'm going to be using just Qiqi to beat up some weekly monsters. Now remember, this game is meant to be played with a party of 4 characters, and I'm just doing this to show how good Qiqi is. These are the artifacts I have on her. They are not the best, but it works. And for her weapon, I have the Favonius Aquila, and before I got it, I used the prototype Rancor. Again, if your entire team is dead and you can't revive them, Qiqi alone can carry you through the fight. Next up is her healing. Qiqi, unlike other healers, depends on her attack to heal more. So all these healing bonus artifacts just make her a bad support when you can actually have a really good sub DPS and a godlike healer just by giving her attack %. And once you ascend Qiqi for the 3rd time, I think this is around the level 40 mark, she unlocks her passive talent, which is crazy. You get free heals every 30 seconds by just hitting people. It applies a marker that almost always heals your characters to full. My Zhongli has 33k HP on him, and Qiqi can just heal him in a few seconds with just the passive alone. She heals her whole team with her elemental skill while it's active, and it's crazy how good this is. And then her elemental burst, which is also good as it applies Cairo in an AoE while dealing damage to them, and also applies the talisman mark on them, which lets your characters heal as they hit the marked enemies. If one of your characters gets bursted down to 100 HP, you should have no problem getting back to full in a few seconds, easy. Okay, now for artifacts. Qiqi benefits a lot from attack % artifacts. You can give her some crit damage or crit % circlet, and a substats priority would be attack %, energy recharge, any of the crits, and a bit of HP % always helps. Now this is not fixed, you can focus on whichever substat you feel like you need. I mainly run her with the 4-piece Gladiator's Finale, which boosts her damage dealt by 53%. You can also experiment her with 2-piece Pale Flame and 2-piece Shimewa's Reminiscence. I don't know how you say that. And if you really want to go hard and experiment, just run a 4-piece Shimewa's Reminiscence to get a 50% attack damage boost. Or if you want to go the physical damage route, then you can build her with 2-piece Plus and Chivalry, 2-piece Pale Flame, or you can go the Blizzard Strayer set. Take a look at all the different artifacts and experiment a bit. Now for team comms, I mostly ran Qiqi as DPS, since she was the first 5-star I got alongside Mona, and for real, she really never dies. I ran her alongside Sub DPS Razor at the start, then with Fischl for Superconduct. You can run DPS Razor with Sub DPS Qiqi for Superconduct lineup, support Xingyang, Xiangling, etc. Or you can run DPS Qiqi with support Fischl for Superconduct and sub DPS Xingqiu. Okay, so here are some other lineups that you could use with Qiqi. So I have Razor, Xingqiu, Noel, and this is for a Superconduct or a Freeze line comp. And Noel's a really good shielder and a healer as well, so she comes in really handy. Another sub DPS lineup I used a lot was with Klee. If you have Klee, then Qiqi is the best sub DPS you can use. You can switch Klee for any pyro character and have a support Xingqiu and you'll have a solid lineup. So here is another pretty fun lineup with Tartaglia as your main DPS and support Xiangling. You can have Noel or Fischl as the 4th character for some added bonus. You can even swap Xiangling for Rosario. So these comps work really well with Qiqi in the party. And another comp that I would like to try but I haven't yet is Xingyang, Yoimiya, Fischl and Qiqi. I'll try them out, and maybe if it works out, I'll put another video. And for the final bit, I'll show you this trick I learned early in the game and used it to beat some high level monsters with weaker characters. It's really I really like this because it reminds me of Cold Snap from Dota. What you do is you take Barbara or Xingqiu or any Hydro character that's able to apply Hydro constantly, and you put them in the same party as Qiqi, and then you use the elemental skill along with Qiqi's elemental skill, and you just walk up to people and then perma-freeze them. Like you can do this with Child, Mona, Xingqiu, Barbara. Hope this helps. I'll link down a video for DPS Qiqi in case you want to check out some other ways you can build her. So rest of this video was just me beating up a few of the weekly bosses with just Qiqi alone. Thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this one. I'll see you next time.